when people say, how will you catch up with Ethereum's network effect? It doesn't exist. What, 80,000 developers compared to 22.6 million developers? Only 31% of the new dApps deployed in 2020 were on Ethereum. It costs $50 to do anything, even send a transaction, and I have to compete with that? That's like a karate match where the other person is 96 years old and is in a wheelchair. I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it at all. It's not a competition at all. Let them go do their thing. Great. I am so glad that as the first mover, they were able to accumulate a little bit of a monopoly, as Mosaic did in the browser wars, as MySpace did in the social media wars. That network effect means nothing to our industry. What really means things is, who have you helped?
Hey, how's it going? It's Money Manny with HTXTV coming at you with some awesome information. Yeah, that was pretty cool, huh? So, I was definitely watching that recently. So, yeah, the other day I do follow. That was from I did a duet on TikTok, and I saw. Yep, and so Charles Hoskinson was doing he calls it AMAs, where he updates whoever wants to follow him on his YouTube, information about projects, and also Q&As, question and answer. So in this clip, he basically straight went off. They had a question, but before I go into that, if you're not subscribed, definitely hit the red subscribe button, and don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Here we go. So Bitcoin right now is at $48,561, and that is a slight downturn, or it's basically slowly going up, creeping towards 50 grand, and it's at a negative 0.6% as of today, right now. So definitely keep an eye out on that. It's a slight dip, so definitely a good time to purchase something. It's kind of sizzled up for a little bit, and all the other coins following it are doing the same thing as well. Ethereum's at $1,800, and that's a negative 0.5% downturn. Ripple is the wild card of crypto, is at negative 7%. It's holding at 56 cents. So this last week it went up a little bit, and then it kind of just sizzled a little bit since this last weekend. But I was researching plenty of stuff on there, and supposedly they've already put in a settlement offer. So we will see what happens to that with the World Forum and their that lawsuit. In my opinion, after the lawsuit, would definitely most likely push the price up. Not sure how much. Could go to $1 to $2. Who knows? Bitcoin Cash, $734. That one's actually at a plus 1% in the green. So Bitcoin Cash doing pretty good. EOS is at $4.83, and that's a negative 7% downturn, following Bitcoin's lead. Dogecoin right now, slightly downturn, negative 4%. It's right now holding at 6 cents. So for you Doji people out there, that could be a good time to buy on the dip. So, alrighty, now let's go on to the story of the CEO of Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, going off on one of his AMAs. Yes, so if you watch the little clip, somebody asked him, hey, well, what's the difference between Ethereum and Cardano, or is Cardano gonna ever beat Ethereum or vice versa. What's the difference? And he kind of just took it as a, you know, not necessarily an insult, and he wasn't necessarily looking to be super rude or talk. He kind of did talk smack, but he definitely did it in a classy kind of way. If you watch the clip, if you noticed where he kind of was going off, and then he kind of like came back, and then he said, "Well, you know." The main part that I got was he said that it's going to be like he compared Ethereum to being a 96-year-old man in a wheelchair and him fighting that old man in a wheelchair. So he said, there's no comparison. He said, anytime he said, anytime you need to use their platform, they've only used it for like 20 platforms this last year, and you got to pay $50 just to even use it. So he was also implying that that Cardano is going to be a lot cheaper or more budget sensitive to use, whether you're a general person or a company or whatever, using the technology in the future moving forward. So, but the way he went off was just, yeah, I mean, you just saw that part was pretty awesome. And I definitely wanted to share that with you guys. That was some awesome information. So, but one last thought, and we'll see what the experts. So everybody's talking about decentralizing governance, the initial steps it'll take to decentralizing everything. It says, here in a post today on the governance and research forums, the team behind Decentralized Finance, DeFi, a DEX protocol, OX, announced initial plans to decentralize their governance by creating a community-owned treasury seed funded by Ox Labs. As we continue our mission to create a tokenized world where all value can flow freely, the Ox Labs intended the experiment with seed funding community treasury managed by DAO, reads the post. To establish the DAO Ox Labs will definitely a set of bootstrap delegates that will shepherd the initial steps of governance decentralization. We originally shared our vision around the protocol progressive decentralization in 2017 when we introduced ZRX, Ox's governance token. He said, we have always envisioned that ZRX holders would one day be in full control of all aspects of the project. Oh, interesting. So definitely check out ZRX. I'm going to look that up later, see if there's what the move comes during especially productive period for the project. A V4 update to their mainnet led to rally in practice for the native ZRX token last month. And last week, Ox Labs closed a $15 million fundraising round led by Pantera Capital. ZRX currently sits at $1.81, up over 300% in the last month. So definitely look at ZRX token. That's what these guys are talking about, making ZRX a big part of decentralized financing. There was a recent video also of one of the CEOs of Ripple. He was talking about saying that, hey, moving forward in the near future, outside of the settlement, he was saying that we're looking to take over the world. So we'll see how that goes. But it wouldn't be too much of a good idea. I mean, it would be a good idea to hold some Ripple. I definitely got some, just FYI. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your dad. I'm not your grandma. But in my opinion, it wouldn't hurt to hold some Ripple, possibly get a little bit more. I just hold, a small amount. So just waiting for that future boom, because it's always good to diversify and not have all your eggs in one basket. So, all right, guys, but that's all I got for you guys today. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Chat with you guys soon. It's Money Manny with HTXUV. Y'all have a good one.